What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. To focus, I'm going to do this at the end of most nights in the playoffs. I can't guarantee it'll be every single night, but I'll do it as often as I can. Just recap the games and offer my thoughts on them. Pretty straightforward. Let's start with the Pittsburgh and Columbus game. The first game of the night was actually, it was the second game of the night. We'll start with it. Who cares? Pittsburgh got the big 4-3 win. I thought Columbus was in control most of that game, and they let Pittsburgh hang around. And when you got world-class players like Pittsburgh does, even Crosby and Malkin really didn't make as big of an impact as they could have. Matty Niskanen stepped up. Niskanen's been a great player all year for the Penguins. I thought he played very well. He had the 2 points from the power play. I thought Bo Bennett, who had a goal, played well. The pride of Gardena, California, and I think going forward that Columbus is going to need to tighten up a few things, and it's unfortunate that you got a team like Columbus that battled, and I picked them to win the series in 7 games. Columbus, I'm on the Columbus bandwagon, and I'm going to stand by that pick. You don't flake out after whenever you go on a limb to make a pick. Don't flake out, after one game. And I think someone tweeted a joke. Bobrovsky's playing like Fleury, and Fleury's playing like Bobrovsky. But I think Bobrovsky will bounce back. And there's a lot of quick strike offense in this game, and Bennett had himself 2 points tonight. Crosby and Malkin combined for 3 points. So they were impactful, just not as impactful as either one of those guys on a given night can go off for 3 or 4 points and combined for 6 or 7. But Columbus is going to have to work on a few things. I thought Jack Johnson's goal was very nice. I enjoy watching him play, but he's playing well. I really liked him when he was at the University of Michigan, when he was an elite all-around defenseman, and he had himself a pretty solid game tonight. And I think Columbus can build on this going forward. They split in Pittsburgh. They're in good shape. The Tampa Bay-Montreal game. I was hoping to go tonight. I may not be able to go Friday night either. I'm kind of ticked about that. Dale Weiss in overtime. His first ever playoff goal. I thought the kids for Tampa played very well. Kucherov, J.T. Brown, Tyler Johnson. Palat left the game hurt. We didn't see him again. Alex Killorn had a goal. There's some really good things going on in Tampa with the youth. And Steven Stamkos played like a superstar tonight. And there's a reason he's one of the elite players in the game. And even though he missed 40-some-odd games this season, when he's on his game, there are very few players that come close to him, and it's a shame he missed all that time, and missed the Olympics, the chance to win a gold with Team Canada. But he's truly an elite player that is a joy to watch, and I've been lucky the last 4 years being in Tampa to get to watch him play in person a lot and watch him play on TV a lot, because he is a just amazing hockey player that I think you got 2 goals out of him tonight. You lost in overtime. It's a tough draw, but I think Lindback, he had his moments. He stopped 36 out of 40 shots, or actually 39 out of 44 shots, excuse me. He needed to be better, plain simple. And, I think the defensive breakdown on the overtime goal wasn't all on him, but, he has to improve if the Lightning want to win the series. And, my thing is it would have been great to be up 2-0 and then go to Montreal, maybe get Bishop back in the game 3 or ride with Lindback or whatever. But, if Lindback struggles, my question right now is Andrei Vasilevsky in North America? I know his KHL season's over, but it's an amazing goalie. I'd throw him in the mix. And the Latvian guy is a giant slayer, and I think it was someone tweeted about, he almost beat Carey Price in Team Canada in Sochi, so you got him too. So, again, I think there were some positives for the Lightning, but good on the Habs going out there and getting themselves a solid, solid Game 1 win on a hostile ice in Tampa, Florida. Final game of the night, Anaheim goes up 4-0. Looking easy. Boudreau's a genius for starting Anderson, and then the wheels kind of fell off the bus, and they didn't completely fall off the bus, but giving up 3 unanswered goals. And then making it, come down to the last minute and a half, is not an ideal situation for a team that wants to win the Stanley Cup. But my thing of it is you're going to go through adversity during the season, and that's just the way it goes. And if you want to win the Cup, you have to go through a lot of it. And I think Anaheim can look at, there's a reason they scored 4 goals, and they got the win. The bottom line is you got to win 16 games, and if you do that, you'll be successful more often than not. Actually, you will win the Cup if you win 16 playoff games. Or you could be like the Buffalo Sabres, who'll struggle to win 16 regular season games. But, I saw some signs of life in the third period for Dallas, in the second and third period. More so in the second period where they scored their 2 goals. They had a lot of pressure late. Tyler Seguin getting the monkey off his back after a really bad postseason showing last year with the Bruins. I think if he gets going, it'll be a long series for Anaheim. But I'm still going to pick Anaheim winning this series. They won ugly, but they can't all be pretty. They can't all be these amazing 4-0 shutout wins where 12 different players get points and your goalie gets a shutout and your defense plays well. You got to win ugly, and Anaheim's done that. Their core has been around for so long. Obviously Ryan Getzlaf and Corey Perry are Stanley Cup champions. Team who's the Stanley Cup champ, Bo Shaman. All those guys that have played in big games, and even the guys who haven't won the cup. I mean, Palmieri and Fowler, world junior champions. Fowler, U.S. Olympian. Koivu was played in how many Olympics? They know what it's like to play in big games, and I think, they got plenty to be happy. Sans giving up the 3 goals, but Dallas has something to build on. So Game 2 in Anaheim should be a very, very good game. Looking forward to more hockey tomorrow night. I mean, tonight was 3 very good games. When all 3 games are 1-goal games, you gotta be grateful for it. And again, as someone who loves hockey with every ounce of me, this is the best time of year for me. And it was just an amazing all-around performance. Some amazing performances tonight, and I think we're going to see more of that going forward. I mean, this is the best time of year as far as I'm concerned. You get 4 great games tomorrow night. You get the Flyers and Rangers. I'm going to take Philly winning. I'm going to take the Rangers. I picked the Rangers in that series, but I picked the Rangers to hold court on home ice tomorrow night. I got the Blackhawks winning the series against the Blues. I'll take them winning in St. Louis. I picked Colorado to win this series, but I'll take Minnesota over Colorado in tomorrow night's Game 1. And then I got Los Angeles winning in San Jose tomorrow night, and I got them winning the series in the 7 games as well. Anyway, that's all I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Really enjoyed watching hockey, taking part in the social media, the tweeting during the game. I love interacting with you guys. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the season, the playoffs. Talk about playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.